Hello everybody, this is Jesse from Face Window Tinting. Today we're going to be tinting in Lakewood, California, and I'm going to be showing you how I tint the windows on an SUV.
All right, Jesse, what's the game plan for today, man? What are we doing?
This is a 2024 Atlas, Volkswagen Atlas SUV. We got to the client's house. She showed me what she wants, what's her main concerns. So as you can see, the vehicle's already tinted from the factory, so it's kind of dark. The children sit in the back, and she wants it a little bit darker. So I'm going to put up some samples, let her see what it looks like on the window, and she can see how dark she wants to go.
So what would you say is the main reason she wants to get her windows tinted when it's already tinted?
Everybody has their own reasons, so it's good to talk with the customer and see what they want. As you can see, it's tinted, but the front don't come tinted from the factory. They're clear. The rear, they come with a factory tint. Some people, they're okay with it. Some people don't have kids. They have kids, babies. Oh, car seat back there. So the kids sit at a lower angle, and the sun comes in through the window and hits them right in the eye. So since these are facing backwards for safety reasons, right? So they're gonna be getting the sun a lot at a certain angle. I know she probably has a mirror where she can see if the sun's hitting them. So, everybody has different reasons why they're getting tinted.
So, Jesse, you mentioned something about samples. What percentage are we showing them?
So typically people show samples, or they have a nice board to show samples on. This is like a sample switch where we can show the samples. I can do this, but it actually looks different on the car, so especially when it's tinted like this. So I prefer to put a sample on the windows so they could actually see what it's gonna look like. You don't want them to regret, I should have went darker, I should have went lighter. So once they see it on there, then we're like, yeah, let's go with this.
Got it. All right, Jesse, so what samples are we gonna be showing them today?
All of them.
I see 5%, 15.
Yeah, we're pretty much staying from the light, medium, all the way to the darkest, just so that question's out of her mind as far as, I didn't see that one. So we're just putting some small samples up. Window is already.
What's that device?
This is a meter, so it could read a bunch of stuff like UV. So UV, this glass rejects, 97% from the factory, and visibility is already at 16. So 16, it's almost like 15%. So we're gonna see what some film looks like behind there. Now that we know already what the glass is.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's good to invest in like some meters like this.
How much does something like that cost?
That one was like $1,200.
Oh, so it's an investment.
Yeah.
Amazon?
That one, no, I got it from a manufacturer that sells window film.
All right, Jesse, what are we going with?
We're gonna be, she chose to go with the 15%, so we're gonna go with 15 all the way around.
What's the next step?
Right now, so we gotta prep the windows. So sometimes the sides, we wanna keep things from going inside the film. So some cars have rubber. This one has felt. Those felts are like little hairs. It's to knock off any little dirt or debris. This one has a double felt, 1 and 2. So we gotta tape it just to make sure it's covered so that those little hairs don't fly into the film installation.
All right, Jesse, what's the next step?
All right, so this one we're cleaning we're gonna start on the back window because it's not as hot yet. So figure we start there first. What I'm doing is cleaning the window, and this is a brand new car, so there's no overspray, no nothing on that. It's pretty clean. After I do this, then I'm gonna tape where I'm gonna be cutting with that white tape.
Now you mentioned it's not that hot right now. Does he affect the job?
If you're gonna work outside, yeah. The heat does affect the job if you're gonna be working outside, because the tint's gonna dry sooner before you squeegee. So you want to be able to still move the film where you need to move it. And that's pretty much it. That's why I like doing the tint jobs early in the morning.
All right, Jesse. So I see you bringing a lot of towels, man. I was wondering, are we going to the beach? But how do you lay them down?
So I'm laying down the towels mainly to cover anything that might get wet. You got to protect. Treat this as delicate as possible, as far as you don't want to mess with the client's stuff. So the more you cover, just peace of mind. If water falls somewhere or overspray of the water, that's all it is.
So we're not going to the beach after this?
We're not going to the beach. No, I'm sorry, man. I wish.
So where are you putting the tape at? How do you know where to position it?
Well, you gotta see where the glass ends. See those little dots?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to cut like I would say in the middle or close to the edge of this the tape line. So it just outlines it. So when you're cutting the film on this tape, one, it tells you where to cut, and two, it's not hurting the glass. So it's not gonna leave like a fine line on the glass.
All right, Jesse, why are you doing this?
Well, I like to use this board to clean the tint. One thing about window tinting, you want every install to be as clean as possible. So the final step for me that I've experienced, the cleaner your material is, the cleaner the install. Because obviously the car wasn't washed, it didn't have a nice detail. So there's still stuff in the air. So we want to get this film as clean as possible on both sides. I like using a glass cleaner that's safe for tint. And I'll squeegee it. So the flat parts, of course. And see these parts? I'm gonna hand cut these. It's not a big deal.
Hey, Jesse, correct me if I'm wrong, man, but there's a lot of prepping, huh?
A lot of prep, clean, prep. That's all it is.
Now, what stage?
At the end of the day, window tint, it's a lot of window tinters. I've heard them say, window tint's just like putting a sticker on a window. Yes, exactly, because you gotta peel the liner off. This is the sticky side. So yeah, it's just like putting a big sticker on a window. So, but the more cleaner that you prep the glass, the nicer it'll look. So yeah, for sure, a lot of cleaning involved. So now we already cut it. I already have it rolled up. It's ready to be installed. Now this is a brand new car, so I don't need to scrub it. What I do use is a clay bar. I've probably been using this clay bar, well, not this particular clay bar, but clay bar in general, on windows for maybe 4 years now, maybe 5 years. And what I've noticed is that especially on the back window, these defrost lines have a lot of a coating on it or something. And sometimes those coatings can push the film away from the window. And oftentimes you can notice it right away when it pulls it off. You can see like some of the markings, but not on this one. So if anything, we're just cleaning really good in between the The defrost lines, this pulls any dirt away from it.
Damn, bro, you make that look easy, man.
It's perfect.
Perfect on the dot.
Yeah.
It's that skill.
It's years doing it, man. That's all it is.
For people that don't know, how long you been doing this?
Since 96, summer of 96 I started. Obviously I wasn't good in 96, so 6 months, 8 months later. But yeah, 96.
All right, Jesse, we made it. What's the last thing we do?
Oh, well, I got one more window to do, and that's it.
Oh, the little one?
The little one. The baby one.
Out of all the windows, which one is your least favorite?
The little one.
Why?
I don't know, it's just, it's small, my hands are kind of big to use the tool in there. So, the pattern got to fit just right.
All right, Jesse, what are you doing now?
Now we're finishing up. Now I'm just putting some reminder tape on not to roll down the windows. I tell customers don't roll down the windows for 2 days. This is a generic tape that says 3 to 5 days. So 2 days is safe. All day today, all day the next day, and that's it. All right, so that's my process. And if you have any questions or want to see more content, please leave a like and leave a comment below, and we'll be sure to get back to you. And also, I'm a mobile window tinter, so if you need anything done in LA County or Orange County, please give us a call.